3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the show!
Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, everyone, Eggman, Sonic Swag, everyone, DC's making new movies, Joker's there, Batman, everyone, Google Home, is he good? Were you here? Probably not. Defenders are there, everybody's there, they were fighting hands, and this was not good. The end, we'll do trend settings now.
It's funny, I can tell when you're just reading my notes when you're rapping and when you're actually rapping.
What are you talking about?
It makes me laugh.
That is rapping.
Yeah.
Kind of rapping.
Rapping is reading, right?
Rapping is reading.
Welcome to Trend Settings, episode 56. We are Group Settings. I'm Ali.
I'm Ye-Chan.
I'm Jono.
I'm Chris.
That's Whispering Chris for you, like we call him. Thank you for joining us. If it's the first time, this is probably not going to be weird to you, but if you've watched us before, it's a little bit different. We've got a screen, we've got a gameplay. We're going to try to not look at the screen that's showing the gameplay, and we're going to talk engagingly, except the person who's actually playing at it.
Yeah.
Now, things are getting crazy. We've got a new table, thanks to Joel Moore.
Thank you, Joel.
Yes, nice table work.
And if you're an audio listener, just hear the wood. Now, he built this table in the backyard.
Should we knock on wood?
A stone's throw from this very table.
Who's throwing
A very
stones?
small throw.
Depends on the stone.
I'd say a toss even.
A stone's toss?
You would.
Yes.
You toss
And
up.
look, he's doing this. He knows what he's doing. He's a master of the art of wood, some would say.
Master of disaster.
Knows how to shape some wood.
And
knows how to handle his wood.
naturally, I was just sitting there telling him what to do because I can't do anything physical to save my life.
Of course.
So I was recording it in slow motion because that's all I know how to do. Now he was using the power tools, grinding it away, getting all into it.
Grinding
and
the
then-
wood.
Lo and behold, I'd look around and this magpie is walking through the yard. That is not what a magpie sounds like.
What is that?
I was
What is that?
strolling through the place like he owns it. I'm like, oh, that's nature. I used to throw rocks at you when I was a kid, but you know, we've all grown a lot since then. He swooped me a few times. I threw more rocks at him. Look, it's in the past. So I start getting some slow motion footage of the magpie. I'm like, oh, nature, this is going to be so good for the video. I don't know what video I'm going to use it for. And then, so Joel's still just grinding away the wood, and I'm filming this bloody magpie like an idiot. And he stops and looks at me for like 30 seconds.
Joel?
Stop watching
Joel
Sonic.
or magpie?
Oh, the magpie.
The magpie.
Right.
And he just looks me straight in the eye.
Did he?
And then, like, for 10 seconds, and then turns up his beak at me and craps straight in my camera bag. Straight in my camera bag. With
In
all
the
the
camera
expensive equipment in it.
Was it on top of the bag?
Yes, which I wasn't paying attention to because I was just trying to like follow it with the camera.
So it strutted onto your bag and took a dump.
Yeah, and my bag is like way in the yard as well. It's not like on the edge. Like it had balls, this thing. And it was just horrifying.
So you have that on camera.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on Instagram.
That's awesome.
I was going to post it before, but I was like, I didn't want to ruin the story for the podcast, you know? Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
No spoilers, please.
So, we've got 5 topics this week. 4, sorry.
Spoiler.
First, obviously, if you can't tell, because the screen's playing it. And if you're an audio listener, you probably didn't realise.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is there's a new Joker movie / a few other DC things. Number 3 is Google Home. Okay, Google, what are you?
I'm your Google Assistant. I like helping you and taking long walks on the beach, provided you have a long enough extension cord.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
Wow.
And topic 4.
Extension cords, am I right?
Yeah, is the Defenders. Was it good? Was it not good? We get really into that one.
Oh.
So topic 1, Sonic Mania. Chris, you've played it. Ye-Chan, you are currently playing it. What are your initial thoughts?
This is taking me right back to my childhood.
Yeah?
It is incredibly similar to the original Sonic games.
What level are you on right now?
1-2, I believe.
Okay.
Act 2, I believe. Is
Oh,
how they
Act
do it.
2. My apologies.
Of the Green Hill Zone.
You know what it reminds me of?
Sonic.
Every Sonic game.
Are you drunk? There's like been 40 3D games that were just terrible between the 2D and now.
But you know why I don't care? Because no one played those games.
Everybody play those games.
That's true.
You are blissfully unaware of the huge following that Sonic has, which you can be forgiven for because they're weird people. They're strange people.
I'm not weird.
That's not true.
Have you actually looked up? You can actually. There's a game where you can look up the your name.
Chris the Hedgehog?
Yeah.
What?
And it actually comes up with fan art of Chris the Hedgehog. Like, that's how crazy the Sonic fandom is. Like, they have fan art of every name.
Wow.
That's awesome.
It gets pretty weird, so don't search too deep into that Sonic.
Fan art can get really weird really quick.
End up at bad places.
Okay, Google. What's the highest... I lost it.
Good one, Ali. Good one.
I don't understand.
I don't either, Google.
No one does.
Well, at least she got that right.
I've tried so many times to get into Sonic, and because it's like I played it back when I was a kid on the Sega, and my friend had a Sega, and I was like,
Sega.
yeah, let's play some Sonic.
It's Sega.
Yeah, whatever.
Record, not Sega.
And then I played it, and I was like, yeah, this was fun. And I've gone back and I played it. I don't think I enjoy Sonic games.
You're a Mario person, eh?
For YouTube viewers, this is my favorite part of the game.
He's a Nintendo fanboy, I think is what they call it.
I am a fan of Nintendo. No, I'm just saying I don't enjoy Sonic games.
Why not?
I've tried hard. It's just not fun for me.
Is it because you can't get the button thing?
I think it's because I don't understand it properly. I probably don't comprehend how you're supposed to play the game.
You're probably playing it like Mario.
Well, I'm just playing it like I'm just trying to go fast and get some rings. You know, is that what you do?
That's the general idea.
That's pretty much the whole game summed up right there.
But I feel like every time I'm trying to go fast, there's something there to stop me going fast, and I can't go fast anymore.
Do you think these games like just make you all about the money? Because it's always about gold or something.
I have never thought about it in that way, but you have just blown my mind.
Give me the gold.
Do you think they trained us from quite a young age to just be like the only thing that matters is that sweet gold?
Yeah,
Ali, is it true that this game was developed by a guy who was such a big fan of Sonic that he was making his own Sonic games?
Yes, well, I was about to get to that, Ye-chan, but you seem to have spoiled it for me.
Spoilers.
Now, turns out, no one's liked Sonic for 20 years, like Chris was saying, because like the last thing they did was turn him into a werewolf with motion controls.
What?
Motion controls, not motion.
Motion?
He's mulching.
Where you turned into a werewolf and you swung your little things to hit everything. Which,
nunchucks?
Yeah, which sounds good at first, but after hitting like 3 enemies in a game where lots of enemies continually spawn, your arms get kind of tired, right? And you get kind of sick of the janky controls and the motion controls. You know, the same problem everyone has with every Wii control.
This is your problem with every motion control game.
My arms get
tired. You have to move.
I get tired.
I play games so I don't have to exercise.
Yeah, arms was good, but I don't use the motion controls, you know? This wasn't an option for the last Sonic. So, the people who made this isn't the Sonic team. It's not the international Sega team. You know who it is?
Some Nintendo people?
No.
Okay.
It's actually on all consoles, except... no, it is on everything. It's not on mobile, but I think
they're
they
licensing for it.
Sega is a software company now, so it just goes to everyone.
Oh,
incredible.
No, wait. I get what your question means now.
Like the people who made it had to do a deal with Sega, though, right?
Sega?
Yeah, so they got these guys to do it.
Right.
And who
it's
these
really
guys...
admitting that you're crap, though. If you go, here's our biggest IP, we do not know what to do with it.
Well, it's actually a pretty genius thing in that it's kind of the opposite of what Nintendo does. So Nintendo sees a fan project, they shut it down and kill it. So what these guys did was they were doing Sonic fan games, and they were so good, and they were always the 2D ones, like the old-fashioned ones.
Like this?
Yeah.
Good ones.
And then, so they just got them to do all the remasters. So if you've seen Sonic on your mobile phone lately, it was these guys.
All right.
I have not.
And it'd just be like a remaster of Sonic 1, 2, or 3. This is Sonic Mania, by the way. I don't know if I said that already.
You did.
Okay, good.
On the Switch.
Yeah, and technically in the chronological order, it's Sonic 4. So it's after Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Right.
which you can be Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles in this.
So it's just ignoring the one where he became a werewolf.
Yeah. Well, that is in 3D Land, so this is before 3D Land, or just 3D Land and 2D Land. Sonic isn't the same thing.
Okay.
This is the way Sonic should be. Side-scrolling, run as fast as you can, get to the end.
This one has some over-the-shoulder stuff. Is that... I've never played Sonic, so I know nothing about it. Is
That wasn't-
normal?
That was the bonus games have always been a bit funny, kind of
Different,
3D stuff,
Right. Okay.
and they're always tricky to do with drifty, janky controls. They kept that for this.
Nice.
That's if you saw him chasing a Chaos Emerald before, that's what that was.
Is there extra levels in this from the original
So
stuff?
it looks the same, but it's actually completely different.
Right.
So, Jan, have you noticed how it looks the same, but the levels are different?
Yeah, like I'm not recognizing any of the maps, but they've really captured what it used to look like.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a new game with the old game's feelings and graphics, which is I think exactly what Sonic fans wanted.
Yeah. So after they did all the remasters, they just let these guys make their own one, and this is what came out of it. So even the music guy is just a guy on YouTube. You can look him up.
No way.
His name is T. Lopez. He's just this guy from Portugal.
Just as meaty.
Yeah, and
Music.
everyone like loves the music. The music is
Yeah.
people are saying it's like
Great.
on par, or if not better than the first one.
Music is lit.
And then they had animations done by another YouTube animator guy who is Tyson Hess, who if you've ever seen the funny thing, Nipples the Echidna, it's like it's a really funny thing. Like that's how he started. So it's people who started being like stupid in the community of Sonic are now making Sonic.
My favorite echidna.
Is Nipples the Echidna in the universe of Sonic?
No,
Here we go.
it's like a piss take, but.
Okay.
Like that's so crazy. They're just kind of giving it to the fans, and they're probably going to make a lot of money off this because everyone's loving it.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I wish we could show you the soundtrack, but I don't want to get copyrighted.
Did they pay these guys?
Yeah, so,
Yeah, so
Sega like got them to make
Sega
it.
hired these guys.
So they're paying them like
To
a
make this game.
salary, not like a percentage of the game.
I don't know how game devs get paid,
Right.
but I
It
think
just seems like these guys would be slightly different because they're external.
no, they're still a company though.
Oh, okay.
So they're
So they've formed their company.
yeah. There's two different companies who made it. I can't remember what they're called, but they were both already like they're small companies, but they were already companies. Like companies of like 5 people, so it's not like huge.
Okay, so here, you don't look like you're going very fast, Sonic.
Sometimes you have to solve puzzles.
Sonic
He's
is
going so
underwater,
slow.
audio listeners.
That's because he's in like some sort of potion or something.
What's he doing in a potion?
Oh,
He's about to drown, actually.
I'm drowning.
If you're really wondering,
I'm drowning.
He can't.
I'm drowning.
Spin your way out of that one.
I'm drowning.
Boom.
He's dead.
Ah.
Okay. Anyway.
I drown.
So
What-
yeah,
What's the time?
it's about 10 minutes.
Good one.
13
Chemical
minutes.
plant.
So yeah, it just really like nails the feels. Like if you ever played the Sonic in the 90s, you just pick this up, and even the intro at the beginning where he pops up and does the is there a thumbs up or a piece? I can't remember, but it just like it
Takes you right back.
It's like a cigarette.
know.
How it gives you that hit.
Oh, jeez.
Is this game 100% based on your nostalgia for the old game? Do you think this game would appeal to people who haven't played Sonic?
Yeah,
I think so.
it's still a good game, but it's definitely for Sonic
Because you're
fans.
talking a lot about the nostalgia and how it makes you feel with the music and stuff.
Yeah,
We obviously wouldn't get any of that.
How's the story?
it's super basic in that there's no talking, there's no text.
I don't think Sonic ever had a.
You just kind of
good
run into
story.
Robotnik's machines, and then they go, "Ooh, I want to attack him."
He stole the Chaos Emerald.
And you're still freeing all the little animals.
Little
So every
rabbits.
time you kill a robot, an animal comes out of it,
Ah.
which is it's always been very environmentally friendly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I love the
it's all
environment.
about nature against the machine.
As a vegan, I approve of this game.
Ah.
I think 8 of the worlds are from the original, and 4 are brand new.
That's 12 worlds.
Yeah, I haven't finished it yet. I played quite a bit of it.
Great adding.
It's so good.
Cool.
Did you say it was out on every console, Ellie?
Yeah,
That's
Wait.
incredible.
except it got delayed on PC for some reason.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, of all the things.
Surely they made it on the PC.
Yeah, it's always a weird one. I think PC because it's almost like they have to develop for a whole series of consoles because all PCs are so different. There's always a bit of funny stuff with that.
Right.
So if you don't have the exact right thing, it probably won't play right.
I don't think so, but okay.
All right.
John, you agree with me there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That doesn't...
But there's probably already emulators and stuff on PC where you can play the original game.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
Would you care if there was a remake of it?
Oh, there's emulators all over the place, but I think if
Like on
Nintendo's
consoles?
if Nintendo's proved anything, it's that people want the real deal with the like Nintendo Mini and the upcoming SNES Mini.
Like pre-ordered one of those.
Emulators have been around for 20 years, but people are going gangbusters for this freaking NES Mini because it's like it is Nintendo. Like
I'm just saying on PC they probably already have the game.
Yeah,
the
well,
original
the
game.
PC Master Race already have everything, and they're all weirdos, you know. So let's
Weirdos.
Freaks.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So what happened? That's it for
Crazy.
Sonic.
Good. So, yeah, Sonic, right?